to Soup's Clipdown 2010, Part 1, counting down the best TV moments of the year, including freaky Bachelor flirting,
none of those things in my vajayjay,
Real Housewives mixing food and sex,
it was the leader of Airy Peak and Vanilla Wow,
and a guy giving himself an enema.
Good, now we know exactly where to hit him.
Plus, bad girls brawling, drag queens playing house, and the craziest Kardashian moment ever.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Now, here's the host who learned how to count just for you, Joel McHale.
Oh! Wow! Look at that. Here we are. Behold the majesty. End of the year. Welcome to the Soup's Clipdown of the 40 best clips of 2010. Not to be confused with the 2010 best clips of year 40, which is just a bunch of people in robes getting eaten by lions. And one clip of Regis. We begin with RuPaul's Drag U, not to be confused with RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked. I'm not really sure what the difference is, except that on Drag U, transvestite baby dolls are involved.
You've been provided with a baby doll that represents the new you. Now, using makeup, wigs, and fabric, you and your drag professor will work together to create the most adorable little drag baby. On your mark, get set, drag your baby.
Wait, you mean tie him to the back of a car and drag him behind me? Oh, you mean dress him in women's clothing. Oh, gee, that's awful. Thank you, Mr. Luthor. Number 39 comes to us from The Bachelor, in which Jake Pavelka, who, what do you do again, Jake?
I'm a pilot.
Okay. Right. Jake is wooed by a sweet Cambodian woman named Channy.
It's
so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? Oh, I'm glad you like it. I said, Jake, you can land your plane on my landing strip anytime.
Douchebag 1 to Hitler's mustache. Are we clear to land? All right, foam the runway. We're coming in. Oh, you're coming in soft. You're coming in soft. Get your nose up. Pull out. Pull out. Ah, you ejaculated. I'm so sorry. We all know that news anchors are huge losers who make money just reading stuff off a teleprompter, but, wait, go back, Michelle, go back. Oh, thanks. Okay, but what makes their job difficult is the art of the segue. Fox LA's Tony McEwen is an artist.
The suspect was killed at a strip mall near Venice Boulevard and Motor Avenue yesterday afternoon. A handgun was recovered at the scene. A woman driving the car was arrested for murder. And dodgeball is making a comeback for adults.
But not as big a comeback as murder. Yes, no matter how much fun it is to lob a rubber red ball at someone, I guess nothing beats watching them beg for mercy before you turn the light off in their eyes. Our number 37 clip needs no introduction. It has taken America by storm and will one day be talked about in history classes. I give you Nerd at BlizzCon.
Hello. I just finished reading The Shattering yesterday, and I noticed something. It said that Falstad Wildhammer was going to be on the Council of Three Hammers, but in the beta it's Kurdran Wildhammer, and Falstad is not in the game at all. What happened to him?
Isn't Falstad dead? From Day of the Dragon? No?
No, he survived, and in fact, he was the leader of Airy Peak and Vanilla Wow through Wrath of the Lich King.
Right. Thanks for pointing that out. We're gonna get that fixed.
Thank you.
Oh, good. I appreciate that, and I really appreciate that you weren't patronizing or laughing at me with your response, seeing as how I am the absolute embodiment of everything you want in a customer. I realize after you've made millions of dollars to spend on your designer indoor sunglasses off guys like me, it would be easy to check out and skip the small details such as the fate of Falstad Wildhammer and the endless hours guys like me have spent foregoing things like proper nutrition children, and dating to live inside the games you design. But with your response, you have shown me that my life has not been wasted. So, yeah, you fixed that mother. I like you. Do you ever ask yourself, hey, self, who was that guy who gave himself an unnecessary survival enema while lying on a raft? Well, the answer is Man vs. Wild's Bear Grylls. And it's number 36.
It's rancid. Drink this, and you'd probably vomit and risk worse than dehydration. But there is a way of using it. The Robertson family survived 38 days adrift because they were willing to do anything to stay alive. You bypass the gag reflex, rehydrating your body without the risk of vomiting.
And then once it's in, I guess all you can do is lie back and think of England.
Think of England? Listen, buddy. When you're flushing putrid water through your anal passage, you better think of the good old USA. You hear me, you damn redcoat?
Yeah. USA.
All right. Wes from Bachelor Pad originally made a name for himself on The Bachelorette, wooing Jillian with all his great song.
When they say, when they say, when they say.
Oh, sounds like a car starting. But when he met Gia in our number 35 clip, he changed up his game completely.
They say that love, it don't come easy.
You know, I've never heard a song where I actually listened to the lyrics and I actually related to it. And I look at this boy and I'm so excited that he could write something so beautiful.
Take that long.
He's like the modern day Shakespeare, but better and cuter.
And I know because I made it with Shakespeare. At least he said he was Shakespeare, even though his name tag said Tony Roma's. I'm tired. I like Tony Roma's. For this number 34 clip from Real Housewives of Atlanta, there are no words, except for maybe sugar vagina.
I told you about the sugar? Yeah. Oh, sugar. It works. You wet your finger, you stick it in the sugar, and then you put the sugar in your vajayjay, and it makes the vajayjay sticky.
But the powdered sugar really turns into really sweet syrupy.
Yeah, and
so it's delicious.
Oh, you tried it?
Yeah, I know the trick you talking about.
Listen, I would never put Kool-Aid, candy yams, a peppermint candy, pancake syrup, you know, none of those things in my vajayjay. That's crazy.
Yeah, putting all that sweet stuff in my vajayjay would be crazy, especially because my cousin Reggie is diabetic, and I've been letting him crash up in there for a little while, just on the pull-out couch I keep in there, you know, till he gets back on his feet. We're entering awards season, which is a shame because releases from earlier in the year often get shunned. Hopefully, our number 33 clip will remind you of the cinematic brilliance that is Magadira. Wow, I don't know if I'm on Team E-Tash or Team Jagdeep. Danny Pudi is very versatile. I'll be right back.
Hold on. The lower the number, the better the clip. Stay tuned for America's least talented magician, Paris Hilton's plastic family, and one angry fashion designer, plus little people covered in chocolate, and the year's best clip that didn't make our top 20. And now, the soup gives back. This year, our show provided a healthy snack of fresh fruit to this amazing race contestant. It's one of the small things we do that leaves a big impression. You're welcome.
Welcome back to the Clipdown. We're 8 clips in, and already 3 of our staff members have taken a good look at what they dedicated the last year of their lives to and tried to jump out the window.
There's no way out of here.
Yeah, it's not a real window, I know.
It's like Tron.
Mm-hmm. That cost us so much money.
No, it flashes.
Number 32 is a significant number for this next clip because it's the number of beatdowns per episode required by the FCC to keep the Bad Girls Club on the air. How does a bad girl keep her cool during 32 beatdowns? I'll let Lexi show us.
You know you're are you pushing me right now? Please.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, let's back the up.
No.
Where's your suitcases at? I'll help you pack your tonight.
These bitches. Everybody wants to go against me.
You should know how it feels to nobody likes your ass now. That's why you got left.
Can I get a cigarette? Please. Laugh all you want.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing because I farted and it smelled bad.
A fart is when you yourself, right? I'm a bad girl. America's Got Talent featured many skilled magicians in that they were all adept at creating the illusion that they believed they had talent. The performers featured in clip number 31 were no exception.
Who are you?
We are the Magic Bazaar.
Let me see the magic and surprise me.
Off? For my next trick, I will make my dignity reappear. No, it's impossible. Our number 30 clip features a national treasure, Paris Hilton's aunt. Real Wives of Beverly Hills star Kim Richards once was a child star, and she doesn't want Paris to forget it.
Paris decided she was going to go out and be something for herself, and she did. And I'd gone out to dinner with her, and as we came out, they're like, Kim, Paris, and Paris looked over at me like, who are you? And I'm like, they're like, Paris, don't forget, your aunt was here first. And I was like, oh yeah, honey, step aside. Don't forget, I was here first. And she was like, Aunt Kim. And they're like, Paris, your aunt's an icon. You know your aunt. She's like, wait, I'm an icon too. I was like, yeah, but your aunt was an icon first.
If I keep talking, you'll keep filming, right? You won't stop the camera. Promise me you won't stop filming. I've missed it so. 2010 was an important year in soup history, for this was the year we introduced the world to the star of clip number 29, the fashion show's Calvin Tran.
Before me now stand not just 12 designers, but 2 newly formed fashion houses.
Me, Calvin Tran, working with people. Oh, here go hell come.
That's the last thing his great warrior ancestors exclaimed before riding into battle and the Barney's trunk sale. Clip number 28 comes from Homekeepers with Arthleen Rippey. It is the greatest televised moment of passive aggression in history.
What I have heard, like about Russia and all that, that meat is more of a condiment. It's part of the meal. Where in America, it's the meal. It's the meal, yeah.
We used to have like soups all the time, and we will have just a bowl of soup for dinner and a bowl of soup for lunch. So we don't have.
You're probably healthier. This is applesauce, friends.
Wanda knows how to shut up a Russian almost as well as Mel Gibson does. I love that clip. HBO's Hard Knocks is an unflinching look at the inner world of football. But in clip number 27, it also celebrates the family, particularly the New York Jets' Antonio Cromartie's family.
I got Alonzo, who is 5. I have
Karis, who was 3. I have my junior, which is 3. I have my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday. I have another son named Tyler. He turns 3 in December. I got another daughter that was born October 16th named London. Another daughter that was born named Leilani, who's 2 years old. And I have my newborn with my wife.
Now, it sounded like he might not know a couple of his kids' names, but my daughter, who just turned 3 as of yesterday, and my newborn with my wife are 2 of his kids' names. So, I'd actually buy his energy drink. So. Speaking of what can happen when you've become too drunk to make good choices, our number 26 clip comes from Over the Limit. This man is definitely over the limit of fun.
Where are you guys coming from?
We went to Bert and Ernie's. Okay. I'm sober driver.
Right.
It was hella good. I am...
That dude is going to be so bummed when he sobers up and realizes that's not 2 chicks he picked up. We'll be right back.
Stay right there for the year's ickiest child beauty pageants, French kids playing with poop, and the year's best clip that didn't make our top 20.
And I'll cut him in the belly.
Welcome back! Welcome back. Welcome back to the Soups Clipdown 2010. We're almost done counting down to the clips we're going to count down next week. Coming up next is a show about little people who bake. They call it Little Chocolatiers. We call it number 25.
Smile Big Pete, here we go.
Need some more photos.
Good, fabulous.
Not sure about this chocolate rain, though.
Yeah.
We're throwing an 80s party.
Maybe a chocolate boombox. Let's put a bunch of tapes down. Maybe in the background do a row of albums.
Have you guys worked here long?
We have since it opened. Basically, we opened it.
I just think it's neat that you midgets are able to make chocolates.
That was also the New York Times review of E! News after Seacrest took over. If you told me 80s pop star Tiffany would be appearing in the sci-fi movie Mega Piranha in 2010, I'd say, that's about right. If you told me her work in Mega Piranha would be featured in our number 24 clip, I'd say, that's right too.
Are definitely headed northeast toward the ocean.
As soon as they reach the mouth of that river, with that salt water, it'll be like hitting a brick wall.
Good. Now we know exactly where to hit him.
They're not going to get away this time.
No, sorry. No, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Did you the embassy? Come on.
Embassy? I'm not going to an embassy. We've got to follow the Piranha right down to the river and find anyone to kill them and bomb them. I just want to kill them all.
Okay, I don't say this very often, but Emmy, seat filler. Clip number 23 is from Courtney and Chloe Take Miami. In this clip, Courtney is trying to lose weight, so she attends a gym, and there is a montage that makes no sense, and for some reason features a mention of sexual water play. Really. However, that is not the reason it made the clip down. There is a person at the end of this clip unlike any other person I have ever seen. Since no one has explained this person was, and still is only known as, Steroid Liza.
I really have to step up my workout routine because my body isn't quite back to what it was before I had Mason. This is good, but the racks could do a little zhuzhing. Is this a joke? I gained 1 pound.
I think every boyfriend I've ever dated has tried to pee on me in the shower.
What?
They should all be in size order.
I would like to lose another 8 to 10 pounds.
Oh, I know. That's the spokesperson for Chloe's new line of human growth hormone. Okay. It all makes sense. Oh, sorry, Chloe. The FBI keeps a national database of fingerprints and distinguishing characteristics, which makes it easy to identify convicted felons from thousands of miles away. One way around it is to wear an animal costume like this guy from Little Miss Perfect. Yeah, let that burn into your brain. The guy in the wolf costume, still not as big of a problem as the girl's parents. In our number 22 clip, this little girl from Toddlers and Tiaras doesn't have to worry about being accosted by a wolf because she knows how to deal with it.
My name's Ariana Schaefer, and I'm 4 years old. I love hunting.
It's getting cold, huh?
If I hunt for deers, I'll shoot him, and I'll cut him in the belly. And I'll cut him in the back and his arms off. And I'll cut his hair off. And I'll cut his eyes off. And I'll cut his mouth off.
She's my little deer slayer.
That's what's known as Ariana's Law, and it protects people from this. Okay, I promise no more creepy clips of children in pageant shows. Instead, with the number 21 clip of the year and last clip of this episode, I give you a French instructional video from YouTube, which I believe shows children how to make art.
Le processus de décomposition dans l'intestin peut entraîner la formation de gaz qui seront en partie absorbés par le sang ou permettront l'expulsion des excréments. La strangulation provoque une évacuation incontrôlée.
All right, say what you will about the French, but they really do know how to take a crap in a kid's face. That's part one of the Soups Clipdown 2010. Join us New Year's Eve with the top 20 clips of the year, and join me New Year's Eve at the Borgata in Atlantic City. See you then.